Hello there everyone, my name is Raxby and welcome back to some more Let's Play Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. We need to make our way to the northeast of the town, but well, this doggy here is blocking our way, so let's give him this beef shank so we can get him out of our way. Still barking loudly there. Kind of looks like he has a diaper on, doesn't it? I mean, it kind of does to me, but come on, Luke, throw the beef shank and... Oh yeah, he totally likes it. He totally does. Yep, it did the trick. Good. Now we can actually go past him. So, let's see what else lies in Folsense now that we can explore some more. So let's go up this path. And, well, first of all, we can... yes, Max, I'll get to that in a moment. First of all, we can pick up, a piece of the photograph. So, this is another photo scrap. We have 14 left to get. And then Max said that there was a hint coin there. And, well, he is definitely right. Now, we need to get her thirsty, so I'm gonna walk back down. What? I'm not able to go... Okay, I'll just go up. And then I'll go back down. There we go. Finally she got thirsty. Took a bit, but yeah, Gertie here. Oh, what's the matter? Well, pancakes are good, but ooh, too much syrup, huh? Well, how about oh, you have a dull skin? Well, Layton has the solution, and that is a cup of tea for her skin, and I think that tea number 9, the Radiance blend, will work quite nicely. So let's brew it up. And yep, that did the trick. So yeah, that was wonderful. Yeah, your skin looks 7 times better, but just stop worrying so much. You haven't aged that much, so don't worry. But if we talk with her again now, after solving her issue, well, she says she makes the best pancakes. I would love to have some of those pancakes, but apparently she needs to stack them just in the right way, and she's gonna show us now. And that is gonna be with puzzle 83, piles of pancakes 2. Here's a tasty puzzle for you. Can you move the pile of pancakes from the blue plate on the left to the red plate on the right? Wait, though, it's not as easy as it sounds. You must follow these rules. Only move one pancake at a time, and you can't place a smaller one underneath a bigger one, and you can use the middle plate. So yeah, we had one of these before, but it only had 3 pancakes. Now we actually have 4, so it's going to be a little bit trickier, but I think we should still be able to do the trick if we just move it around pretty cleverly. And I think we should definitely be able to do that. Next up, how about we place this one here, this one there, and this one like that? I think that works nicely. And yep, now we have the biggest one underneath here. Next up, I think I'm gonna put the small one here, then this one here. We can move this one over, this one there, and that should give us the solution.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
There we go. I think we did it in 50 moves, so we got a nice tasty pancake. So yeah, we totally juggle our pancakes. So we'll have to come back to her and eat some pancakes. We also get a hamster toy out of that. But if we move up here, well, looks like we found another piece of the photograph. Great. Yeah, it would be bad if it got all soggy, wouldn't it? But luckily, it looks intact. It's only 13 more to go, which is good. Let's take the left path here. Well, first of all, let's pick up another photo scrap, of course. Another shred, just in the rubbish, so... yeah, it does look a bit wobbly, but... well, Luca did get it. But yeah, why was the professor just walking around in the trash? Well, our camera is flashing, so let's take a photo and see if we can find something strange that the inspector saw too. So let's head inside our trunk, of course, and check out the next photo. Number 2, litter-filled alley. So again, as always, we need to find 3 differences. First one is pretty obvious. This curtain is blue, whereas the other one is red.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
Next difference is that the light in this window is on, whereas in the other one it's off.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
And one more difference is actually, well, this bottle. It's broken in this one, but it's not in the other one.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
And just like that, we have all the hidden, or all the differences. Now, of course, if you look at the photo, it will tell you where the hidden thing is. But just click this bottle down here in the bottom right, and you'll find the hidden puzzle of this section, which is going to be puzzle 118, cleaning up 2. Use the stylus to move the rubbish to the bin at the bottom of the screen. And as always with these sliding puzzles, I'm just going to do it in super speed for you guys, so see you in just a moment.
This should do the
And
trick.
there we go.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
There we go. All nice and tidy. So yeah, that was a tricky one. I agree, Luke. I don't like sliding puzzles. So let's head up to the right pot now. And oh, it's Katja. Yeah, Mr. Anderson's daughter. Yeah, why are you in Folsense? She can't really talk about it. And she's still on her search for something. Interesting. I wonder what she's searching for. Well, yeah, there's the third party asking around about Elysian Box, and that's apparently Katja. Seems to be a logical conclusion.
Jackpot.
I'll get to that in this moment, but first let's grab another piece of the torn photograph. So we only have 12 remaining. And apparently there's a hint coin somewhere here. Somewhere? Yes? No? I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna take a photo. I don't need hint coins anyway. Psh, who needs hint coins? We're just gonna solve photograph number 3. Seedy alley. And the first difference I see is that this trash can doesn't have a lid.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Next up, there's an extra window here.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
And the last one, which is a little bit tricky, but actually this little step is a bit shorter in this one. It's taller in the top one.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
Good, we found all the differences. And then we can, of course, get a hidden puzzle, and that's if we click on the step itself. Which is puzzle 124, UFOs spotted. 4 UFOs were spotted in the night sky. It looks like there are 4 distinct shapes floating in the sky, but each of these is actually made up of 4 identical parts. Which of the following is the base part used to make all these shapes. So we have shape A, shape B, and shape C, and one of these shapes was actually used to make all of these different shapes, all these 4 different shapes. And you just need to puzzle out which one it is, and you can actually do that by just trying to draw out the shape in all of them. But just remember one thing, they can actually look like they're overlapping slightly, but that's never the case. So it's not possible that they overlap. But if we actually look at, for example, this one here, if we draw one like this, then we get somewhat a C shape if we would rotate C 180 degrees, or something like that. That could be a C shape. And then we also have, of course, another shape, few shapes in there. It's a bit hard to draw out with the stylus here, but the correct answer is C. All of them contain C shapes, and the answer will show you as well right now how they are made up out of it, because it's a bit tough for me to draw in close detail here, but here you can see, you know, all 4 of them actually contained 4 C parts, so there were 16 UFOs in total. So yeah, it was a bit of a toughie, but we figured it out. So let's head further up now, and well, there looks like we have another person here. Folsense, the Gilded Town. That's what they used to call this place when you were little, huh? Oh, you worked down the mine? But it closed down, I see. But sometimes people still sneak down into the mine, but no riches there anymore, huh? Well, we're no treasure hunter, but, well, the real treasure is in the castle, not the mine, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Although, you know, there is that vampire working there apparently. But this guy here, he has a scrap of the photo that we were looking for, so, well, he'll give it back to us, which is very nice of us, nice of him. And we can just continue on in the door now. And well, right there at our feet is another scrap. Yeah, he certainly got around, although, you know, they are pretty easy to find. Let's check out this window on the left here. And, yeah, some unusual art. Wait, that's art? I thought it was just a window. Weird shapes? Huh. A puzzle, huh? Do we have a puzzle on our hands here? It seems like we do. Perplexing figures. A series of figures are arranged and numbered as shown below. As you can see, the number that should go in space 1 is missing. Can you draw the figure that belongs in this space? Slide the stylus over the guidelines to draw the figure. So we have a series here, and we need to guess what the first character in this series is. Now, as we can see, like, the first one has literally everything filled in. But what if we would only show the right hand side of that left figure? Well, then you get an 8, but it's not actually an 8. Now, if we go to the third one, we would get something like this, a C. The next one would give us something like this, which looks like a 0. That doesn't make much sense. The next one gives us an E, and the final one gives us an F. Now, of course, you know that 8 is actually a B and the 0 is actually a D, but you can't really draw that. But what about the other side? Well, it's literally every time it's just mirrored. Like this C, if you look at the left-hand side, it's just a mirrored C. And if you draw it like this, well, it's 2 C's next to each other. So the only thing in the series that would make sense is if we would draw an A, and then right next to it, we would draw a mirrored A, which would look just like this.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
And yeah, there you go. It's just the alphabet. So yeah, Luke now gets it. And we actually get a new tea ingredient for that. which will allow us to brew 2 new teas actually. First of all, we're gonna put in the Oasis leaf together with Joy Root Clover and our newly found tonic flower. And that will give us the Root Remedy. A little bitter, but hey, it's a good medicine. And next up, we can do the Brisk Berry together with the Citronia seed, as well as the tonic flower. And if we brew that up, we get another pot of tea. And this is the bitter fruit. Very exquisite, but Luke's a little bit too young for that. He thinks it's a bit too bitter. But hey, we have 2 new teas for our arsenal, so that's always good. What? Oh, you found a coin. Okay. But looks like this is a dead end, so we're just gonna have to head back down now. All the way back. Because, yeah, it doesn't look like there's much else left to do here. But yeah, we've picked up 7 scraps, but we don't really quite have enough for a full picture, do we? About halfway there. But yeah, this alley, it looks kind of empty, so I guess we'll have to look over the rest of Folsense for the other scraps. Doesn't look like there's any in that part. And you know what? Let's see if he knows anything about them. Maybe he's seen some. The Hertzen Museum. Yeah, we have heard of that. We'll definitely pay it a visit sometime. Oh, Grinko isn't there? Well, hopefully we can find it open at some point. Grinko is looking for something, huh? That's interesting. Oh, the same guy who owns the Molentary Express. Oh, Mr. Beluga, he's letting Grinko and Sammy search. That's interesting. He's a rich man then, isn't he? Yeah, but why would he have a museum? Well, yeah, he has been keeping quiet about that. Well, this guy also found some litter, but luckily, it's actually a scrap of the photo. So, only 8 scraps left, which is great. Now we're actually gonna head back up there. Yeah, it seems weird that we just went up there and now we're going here again, but you know what? That's just the way it is. And we need to get him thirsty, so let's see if we can make that happen. There we go. Let's talk with him. Okay, what kind of place does Folsense seem? Well, resplendent. I would say mysterious, strange. But yeah, this town does seem to be dying. It's a bit bleak, but I mean, I guess he does have a point. But well, free tea is always nice, and you need something a little bit spicy. And well, the only thing we have is the cherry boost. That's kind of a spicy kick. Should be good for him, shouldn't it? Yep, that works. Proper miner's tea. Just how he likes it. So yeah, glad we could take it. We could give him some good tea, and yeah, the closing down the mine is more dangerous, is it? Oh yeah, because there's no money. So it's gonna soon turn into a ghost town. Well, it already kind of did, didn't it? Anyway, now that we have given him tea, that's all we had left to do in this alleyway here. So we're gonna make our way back now. And back some more. And yeah, we need to just look further over Folsense, and we're now in the photo studio. And I actually want to pay Joseph a visit. There we go, a thirsty Joseph. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, you're developing some things and you ran out of coffee. Well, you could use tea. Tea is much better than coffee, for Layton anyway. But you want something a little bit bitter and a little bit sweet. And well, that is tea number 6, the bitter fruit. that hits the spot. He seems refreshed and cheerful. So yeah, he almost wants to switch over from coffee to tea, which is good. But most of the photos he takes are coming out a bit strange, which does seem to be a bit problematic for him. But oh well, that's not our issue. Let's head up these stairs now and head over to the left, because we've been there. And what are you up to, kid? Duke, huh? Oh, you found a piece of rubbish on the floor. Ooh, that's another photo scrap, right? Yeah, please. Could we have that? Yeah, it does bring us closer to the answer, so we'll have to get it. But it is true that he has it, and we'll have to solve a puzzle if we want to get it. And that is going to be puzzle 112. Turn on the light. The board shown in the picture on the left is wired on the underside so that holding contact points A and B together turns the light on. Now look at the board in the center. This light has 3 contact points, A, B, and C. No matter whether you hold contact points A and B, B and C, or A and C together, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw the solution that requires the fewest number of connections. The dotted red lines indicates a known wire. Well, it's really quite easy. It's just connected straight up to the battery. That way it doesn't matter which things we hold together, it's always going to be powered and always stay on. And that should work.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
And there we go. That is a bright idea, and a bright enough idea to turn on this light bulb. So yeah, we are sharp, aren't we? Well, he didn't really care about the scrap, so we get it now. And that gives us about half of all the scraps that we need. And we'll have to search for the rest of the scraps next episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more, then please do consider subscribing. And maybe leave a like on the video while you're at it. And I will see you all next time.